first in HD. 11 News at 5.
A Houston business is seeking justice against a local bank, and they are banking on the courts to help them get it.
That shouldn't be how they do business in Texas.
What loan officers are accused of doing and why they say it could happen to any of us. A small Houston company says it's in a money crunch and it's blaming a big bank and what it calls unfair loan practices.
The company filed a lawsuit against Dallas-based banking giant Comerica. 11 News reporter Rux Russell talked with the businessman who's banking on the court to help him and others he says could be at risk.
These are vinyl window extrusions.
Clifford Wright knows about building products and making money.
Our plan was to grow to several hundred million of revenue.
It's why he and his business partner approached Comerica Bank 2 years ago to borrow $1 million for their startup company, Simplex Building Products. They signed the papers and thought it was a done deal.
Weeks later, when we were getting desperate for the money, they gave us less than half the money that they knew we would need to execute our business plan.
Half the money and a major headache. Wright says Comerica had him sign a request to extend the terms of the loan, which was allegedly in good standing at the time.
And despite that, they had made filings against us without our knowledge.
Filings and a judge's finding that Simplex defaulted on the original loan. As a result, Wright says he's had to lay off several employees and might have to file for bankruptcy. His lawsuit claims Comerica basically made a good loan look like a bad loan to get a bigger piece of the federal bailout. He's seeking $50 million in damages.
This is a perfect example of a large banking institution pulling the rug out from under somebody without any type of justification other than to go and get federal bailout money.
Comerica has requested more than $2 billion from the U.S. Treasury. A spokesperson released the following statement, quote, Comerica plans to aggressively defend itself against the false claims and allegations made by Simplex Building Products and will respond appropriately in its papers filed with the court. Papers that have one small businessman
I've had it.
preparing to battle a giant. Rux Russell, 11 News.